Welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of the My Adventures with Superman podcast, brought to you by supermanhomepage.com. This is the review for season 2, episode 6 of My Adventures with Superman, titled The Machine Who Would Be Empire, written by M. Willis and directed by Jen Bennett. Superman regains consciousness to find Kara standing over him. She's kidnapped him to get him away from Earth so that they can rebuild the Empire of Krypton together. He tries to escape but quickly realizes they're a million miles away from home. Kara thinks she's been helping her father rebuild the Kryptonian Empire for the good of the universe. She wants to show her cousin how glorious Krypton was. Using a thought projector, Kara shows him memories from the last days of Krypton. They walk through an idyllic civilization that was at the peak of science, art, and everything else. Happy people playing children. When Clark tries to tell her that Krypton is gone, but that Earth is where he has a family and friends, Kara allows him to use the thought projector so he can show her what his home was like growing up. We see a scene from his childhood in Smallville where Clark is playing catch with Pa Kent. Pa is helping him control his strength. Kara sees the memory as the Kents trying to suppress who Kal-El really is. When she asks if anyone really cared for him, a memory of Lois briefly flashes up. When Clark goes to return the thought projector to the place Kara had it stored, he finds the photos of Kara and Jimmy from their day out in Metropolis. Clark is shocked. He had no idea that she had met Jimmy. She brushes it off as a reconnaissance of Jimmy Flamebird, the leader of the planet. Clark laughs at the idea and asks if she likes Jimmy. Kara blushes and balks at the idea of having a crush on Jimmy. Clark notices more items Kara has collected. They're mementos from other planets she's visited, including Thanagar. When he asks her why she's hiding them, she says that her father says they're a sign of weakness, that she should strive to be the perfect Kryptonian warrior. When Clark asks her what she wants for herself, she wants what's best for Krypton. When he suggests she shows him one of these planets she has helped bring into the Empire, Kara thinks it's a great idea and takes them off course to head to Thanagar. As they approach an asteroid belt, Clark and Kara head out, manually removing them from their path by having an asteroid snowball fight. Having fun, the two enjoy the moment, but when Superman thinks Kara is in trouble, his power level increases and Kara notices. As they enter Thanagar's atmosphere, Kara and Clark find a destroyed civilization devoid of life. Kara finds a message left behind and is confused. She can't remember when she last was on Thanagar. Just then, Kryptonian robots arrive to get Kara back on course to Kandor. As they arrive on Kandor, Kara tells Clark to kneel before her father. Clark wants to know why they're kneeling in front of Zor-El. Kara has never heard the name before. Her father is Primus Brainiac. Brainiac was the AI that ran through everything that ran Krypton. Now he's in control of all that remains of the planet, the remains of Kandor. Brainiac is annoyed that Kara chose to go to Earth on her own, but he's pleased she brought Kal-El back with her. As Superman tells Brainiac he won't help conquer Earth, Brainiac reveals he knew Jor-El and Lara, Kal-El's mother. As he dismisses Kara, Brainiac shows Clark his version of Krypton. Brainiac uses a Kryptonian mind scan to test Kal-El's strength, using physical holographic representations of the aliens who did not willingly comply with his plans. Brainiac has been destroying each world he has visited to take their knowledge and scientific advancement for his own. As Superman defeats each alien one by one, Brainiac is impressed with Superman's ability to become more powerful when needed. He plans to use Superman as a weapon to rebuild the Kryptonian Empire. When Brainiac uses red sun radiation to weaken Superman, he brings the Man of Steel to his knees. As Kara walks in, she's shocked by what she sees. Brainiac berates her, telling her she's a disappointment. Demanding to know what's going on, Brainiac uses a brainwashing technique to make Kara compliant. Later, as she emerges from her trance, Kara finds her cousin in stasis. She has no memory of anything that happened since leaving Earth. Later, however, Kara has flashback memories and recalls visiting the destroyed Thanagar. As she uses her spaceship to revisit all the planets she's been to, she finds nothing but dead worlds, and is able to unlock the memories Brainiac removed from her mind. He used her as a weapon to destroy each world they'd visited. Distraught at having been used in this way, Kara floats in space, wondering what to do. As a spaceship emerges from a portal, inside we see Jimmy, Lois, Marla, and the Brain. I gave this episode a 4 out of 5 rating. This story is flying along, no pun intended, but I guess that's what happens when you've only got 10 episodes in a season. Not that that's a bad thing, on the contrary. I'm really enjoying how quickly we're getting new revelations and character developments. I love how Clark, no matter what he's faced with, remains true to who he is. Even in the face of being kidnapped and taken to deep space, he's still able to see the good in people and wants the best for them. Here, faced with a cousin who seemed intent on destroying everything he knows and loves, Clark still takes the time to try and understand things from her perspective and learn who she is and what she believes in. Kara has obviously been brainwashed by Brainiac. Not only does she not know who her real father was, but she's being made to do things she'd never willingly do, and then made to forget that she did them. I'm glad she's come to learn the truth, even if that truth is painful and hurtful for her. I love the space snowball fight sequence between the two cousins. It was nice to see them having fun together. And I think that Clark's enjoyment of life has really struck a nerve with Kara. Admittedly, it's a nerve that's close to the surface, but the fact that Clark has been able to identify that in Kara bodes well for their relationship moving forward. I like how she called out for him at the end there. Brainiac is a real piece of work. Michael Emerson does a stellar job of voicing a version of Brainiac which is familiar yet different. There's the mechanical robotic element, but there's also a nasty maniacal aspect of the character which makes him more unlikable than any other version of Brainiac in recent memory. Seeing all these other planets in this version of the universe was really cool, even if Brainiac has decimated them. Thanagar played a pivotal role in this episode, and seeing Hawkgirl, a Green Lantern, and other species of aliens was a real treat. I wonder if we'll see more of them in the future. With Jor-El gone, I was wondering how Clark would get to learn more about his Kryptonian heritage. It was a nice touch having Kara be the one to show him how wonderful their society was. Brainiac being the one to tell Superman what his Kryptonian mother's name was also an interesting choice. The fact that Brainiac knew them both will no doubt play into future episodes as well. I had no idea where this episode was going for the most part, and was pleasantly surprised at the ending. Jimmy Flamebird. Nice timing. With 4 episodes to go for this season, and Kara discovering Brainiac's true evil, what she does next will make for some entertaining television. I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm Steve Younis from SupermanHomepage.com.